Welcome back. I'm Walt Kane. We are in your corner. Senior citizens are feeling the pinch in today's rocky economic climate. Many older Americans are facing the threat of foreclosure, and many seniors are simply not aware there are financial options available to them. It could be a loan modification or a bankruptcy, or what some claim is the easiest and quickest way out of foreclosure, a reverse mortgage. Here to tell us about all of these options is Sandra Rostick, an expert in FHA reverse mortgages. She's been in government lending for 25 years. Sandra, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Why don't we start with the loan modification process? If you're a senior in particular, although this would hold true for anybody who's in financial trouble, how do you go about trying to get your lender to modify the loan?
Well, you can call the lender directly. They're on the ball these days processing loan modifications, but you can also call a government agency. It's a housing agency that's funded for loan modifications. The number is 888-995-HOPE, and that is the Hope Preservation Foundation. They're federally funded and they're free. So
now, seniors have a particular problem here because they tend to be on fixed incomes. So,
right.
So they would really have to be able to demonstrate that they can make it.
That's
even
right.
with the modification.
All the guidelines, the HAMP guidelines, the Home Affordable guidelines say that you need to be able to afford your house within 31% of your income. And a senior that has $1,800 worth of Social Security income,
that's going to be very tough.
Yeah, they can't make it. It's less than $600. That's the real estate taxes in New Jersey
right.
alone.
So if modification won't work out, obviously the worst case is bankruptcy.
Yep.
What are the considerations there?
Well, bankruptcy, they'll recast all of your debt. They'll let you catch up on arrears, but again, you have to make a mortgage payment. You have to be able to carry that debt. And if you were having trouble to begin with, and
so that may not get you out of it may not get you out of the debt and still in the house.
That's right. It might be the
line.
answer. If you
right.
have a pension and decent income, but if you're like most Social Security recipients, it's hard.
Now, the reverse mortgage is something that we're hearing more and more about. As I understand it, basically this works if you've paid off your house or have quite a bit of equity in your house, and basically now you're mortgaging it sort of in reverse.
Well, people think that it's for houses that are paid off, but they don't realize that we can give them a reverse mortgage to pay off a foreclosed loan, to pay off any kind of debt. If you're just looking towards the future and you can't make your mortgage payment, you can get a reverse mortgage and satisfy it and not have a mortgage payment anymore.
So you're basically borrowing more against the house as you need it, and eventually the bank will wind up owning the house if you do it long enough.
That's what everybody thinks. It's a misconception. The bank does not get your house in
this
the
would
end.
be if you wound up doing it long enough to the point that I guess you didn't have enough equity in it.
Well, actually, the title stays in your name. Your heirs inherit the house. It's just a mortgage.
It's just additional debt.
Yeah, it's an FHA insured mortgage. You can pay it off anytime you want. You can sell the house tomorrow.
There are so many scams out there that are targeting seniors, and you hear about it all the time.
Yeah.
What does a senior need to watch out for?
Well, I think that the biggest scare right now is seniors are losing their house to back taxes. They go up for a tax auction, somebody buys the note, and after 2 years they can foreclose on the house. And somehow it gets fast-tracked through the municipality. It's like you wake up one day and you don't own your house anymore. And they're afraid of the reverse, or they don't know about it, but that's the solution. They can just get a reverse and pay their back taxes. But instead, they're losing their houses like crazy. And everybody's in trouble, and nobody's really paying attention to the seniors.
Well, and there's this scam that makes the rounds that people seem to fall for, where you will buy the house from you and let you live in it, but once you sign title to your house over, no matter what the pretense is, once you've signed it over, it's not your house anymore.
Yeah, never sign anything except a loan modification with your lender. Never sign anything without an attorney. And always try to get an attorney involved, because the attorney has to answer the complaints and make sure that you don't go to auction while you're talking to your lender about the loan modification or a reverse mortgage. So, you have to be very involved and be proactive to save your house. A lot of seniors are just homebound, though, and, they get in trouble. They don't tell anybody about it. So other people have to step in and lend a hand.
All right. So with us, Kane in your corner. We'll be right back in a moment.
Hey, Bedminster. Stay tuned. Your news continues right here on News 12 New Jersey.